It's midnight, and I'm lying awake thinking about you again. The glow of a street lamp paints faint patterns on my ceiling, but my mind is elsewhere, with you. I smile into the darkness as I replay the sound of your laughter from earlier today. Then I wonder if you made it home safe, if you're warm enough tonight. You're always on my mind and not in the way a little crush flits in and out like a restless butterfly. No, you linger like a gentle warmth in my chest, constant and quietly comforting. I remember telling myself that what I felt for you was nothing serious, just a crush, fleeting and innocent. I even tried to laugh it off, as if the butterflies would flutter away in time. But late-night conversations turned into unhurried afternoon walks, and I found myself drawn deeper. I realized I didn't just want to daydream about your smile. I genuinely wanted to know your story, all of it. There's a memory I cherish, a rainy evening in your car. The downpour drummed softly on the roof as the world outside blurred into watery neon through the windows. We talked for hours. You shared a piece of your past, how you moved to this city when you were 12, how it felt to leave behind your childhood home. Your voice trembled on that last part, and my heart ached as I listened. I asked questions gently, wanting to understand the little moments that shaped you. I hung on to every word. In that moment, I realized how much I cared to truly know you, beyond surface smiles and casual banter. It was also in those quiet, unguarded moments that I felt how deeply I care about your well-being. Like the night you called me close to tears after a terrible fight with your best friend. I could hear your voice shake over the phone, and before I knew it, I was grabbing my keys, driving through midnight streets just to reach you. When you opened your door, eyes red and raw from crying, I wrapped you in a hug without a word. We ended up sitting on your kitchen floor at 2 a.m., a half-eaten tub of ice cream between us. I listened as you poured out your hurt, and every sob that shook your shoulders felt like it echoed in my own chest. All I wanted was to help you feel okay again. Seeing you in pain that night, I realized, hurt me too, and there was nothing I wouldn't do to take that pain away. Somewhere along the way, I noticed something else. With you, I'm my most honest self. I think it was that lazy Sunday we spent sprawled on my living room rug, trading secrets like childhood treasures. The late afternoon sun was drifting in, lighting dust motes in the air, and I found myself confessing my biggest fear, the one I usually hide behind a joking smile. I braced myself for judgment or awkward silence, but it never came. You just listened, your fingertips lightly squeezing mine, and in that moment I realized I wasn't wearing any of the masks I wear for the rest of the world. I wasn't trying to sound smarter or funnier or tougher than I am. I was just me, with all my hopes and scars and weird quirks on display, and it felt okay. It felt more than okay. It felt like freedom. With you, I can be beautifully imperfect and know I'm still understood. And then there are the quiet mornings when I'm sipping coffee and I catch myself imagining a future with you. Not a fleeting fantasy of one perfect moment, but a whole life woven from many small moments. I imagine you meeting my family at a holiday dinner, charming my stubborn father with your sincerity and fitting in like you've always belonged. I picture ordinary scenes, doing laundry together on a lazy weekend and playfully arguing over which movie to watch next. Once I passed an elderly couple sitting on a park bench, fingers intertwined, and I smiled at the thought of us growing old side by side like that. Still talking, still holding hands, years down the line. These aren't just idle fantasies. They feel like glimmers of something true and possible. For the first time, the future doesn't scare me, because I see you in it. So here I am, still awake under that street lamp glow, my heart full and my mind drifting through all these moments. What I feel for you is both exhilarating and peaceful, a quiet, steady joy wrapped in the thrill of something new. It hits me that this isn't the giddy rush of a crush that fades with the next sunrise. No, this is deeper and steadier. This is new love, tender and real, taking root in my soul, and as frightening as it is to allow myself to fall, it's also the most natural thing in the world. I'm falling in love with you, not an infatuation that sparkles and fizzles out, but a slow burning light that keeps me warm even when I'm alone in the dark. And lying here tonight, I find myself smiling because I finally understand. This is more than a crush. This is love, quietly blooming into something true. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more heartwarming stories.